Okay. We're back. We're back. I kind of threw this all together, so hopefully we're back and good. But hey, welcome back anybody who's here. Okay, what's up, Lil Happy? We're back. Hopefully our internet does not decide to do that again. That was fun, though. It happens. But hey, good news. When I said I was going to have to take a break for the day to leave, I did all that stuff already. So, we're back. We're back for the whole day. Back earlier than normal. We're good. Okay, so let's... What the hell are we doing? I was literally middle of talking and the stream just decided it was done for the day. Or for the hour. So let's slide back into this. I think I was making storage. I was going to get wood for this last little couple beams. And we'll be back to what we were doing in the swamp. Does this count as 18 stream store? You know what? Happy, yes. Why not? Why not? Okay, let's replant. I don't know why, if it matters what slot it's in, but you know. And we got that. It'll be a while before we have a farm over at that base, so. Holy carrots. I wonder how many... If we have enough for a 50 cycle, we'll do a 50 cycle. Oh, potatoes rolling into chat. What's up? I got back on stream just in time, it looks like. We had internet issues. We just came back from it. And we're here for the rest of the day. Welcome in, Uncle Squirrel, and all of the potatoes. W for Emma. Yep. Yep. Big W. Hope the Spartan series went well. I'm sure she's finishing up over on Twitch. So... yes, we will, sure we'll see her here in a little bit, but if not, welcome in everybody else. Hope you guys had a good stream over with Emma. What's up, Uncle Squirrel? Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, like I said, I literally just restarted stream. We've been streaming for 3 minutes. We got back in at the right time. 12. Alright. That'll be enough for 150 carrots. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, the trees are growing. I'm not going to start knocking them down yet because I don't want to be done, but... It was a hard one. They still didn't get the 2 trophies. Which 2 trophies are they stuck on, Uncle? I have not been able to Friday series in a while. I'll have to watch it later, but I'm curious. So much death. Oh no. That's not good. Do we or do we not tame locks this run? I think we probably don't. Actually, no, with ranged only, we probably do, actually. You might be right. But it depends. It depends on... First, I gotta make it that far. Warlock and Valkyrie. Oh, God, dude. Those are horrible. So, Valkyrie is with no bow. And then Warlock with no bow. Those both suck. That's terrible. They collectively died 25 times. I mean, I'm sure. Spartan's no joke, man. That's crazy. Yeah, those 2 are gonna suck. Those are like the 2 worst trophies. Happy if we get one, we'll do it. I'm in a phenomenal mood today. Already went and got food. Dude, I said, oh, hold on. Maybe we're not yet, because earlier I said it was a phenomenal day, and Treehugger said it's a little early in the day for that. So. Emma can fortunately use magic. True. I still feel like I'd pick, you know, pick a bow for a Valkyrie. But yeah, I guess you can frost the Valkyries a little bit. Yeah, that's still rough. That's still a rough day. Okay, that should be enough for what we were doing. This should be enough wood. Yeah, she said that chat voted for her to use magic, which is good because that challenge is hard enough without, like, that challenge is hard enough with them having magic. Not having it is rough. I only got to the mountains as far as the Spartan went, and then I died, so that was it. But yeah, that makes sense. Oh, these snap points are hell. Okay, there we go. This is our storage area for now. We shall fill it as we need, which we have enough wood to finish filling what we need. We need heavy ingots, wood, and stone. Still, heavy ingots. Yeah, that's fair as well. That's fair. That's... Yeah, I don't know. That's always the worst part of any challenge, but that challenge specifically is just... It's a lot. I'm kind of glad I died in the mountains for my permadeath of Spartan run, because otherwise I would have had to do the Ashlands in Spartan, and I'm okay. Okay, we had trophies, gear... Trophies. Here. What else do we have? You know, let's make a box for arrows because we will need it. I found plains easy though. I mean, that's fair. I feel like it's difficult not to find the plains easy after going through the mountains in that run, because the mountains is the worst. And then you get back down on the ground and your spears aren't flying off the mountain anymore. I feel like it probably wasn't super easy, but it was like comparatively to what they had just gone through, it was easy. Damn, pop filter's not doing its job. Come on, Mike. Alright, storage area. Officially done. Let's move all this stuff up there. And we're rocking. Gear. I gotta start filling up these chests. Guess this can go in plants, even though we'll probably need another plants chest. That's why we have these spots above. I feel like when I need to split stuff off the chest, we can go ahead and do that. So like if we need a like a late game meat chest, it'll just go above this. We got trader. We got bones. We could make a meads one. I feel like that should have gone by the food. Let's do that over here. Easy's good at melee, so it was his biome. What happened to the stream earlier, Luca? My internet went out. Luca, are you in the Discord? I shall invite you if you are not. But we did have, yeah, we did have internet go out, which is just not good. It just sucked. These. Take our 23 Rockies and figure out where they're going soon. And we just have some metal down here. We'll leave 2 chests down here for us to have metal in and stuff, and then we'll just keep moving. We got seeds. Greater mob drops. Ingredients. Resin. I put these in hides for some reason. If there's an arrows chest, though, let's go ahead and put those there. Arrow materials, we'll go ahead and throw there. Trophies. No, I don't join Discord communities. Well, fair enough, but that is your own thing. But the Discord community did get a notice that said that stream went out due to internet. That's why I asked. And I just want to make sure that if you did want to join, you had the invite. Primeval Bohemian followed. Thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. Okay, for now these are going to go in the stone chest. We will be back to get them. I don't know exactly where to put them yet. I have some ideas of how I want to pair them up, but we won't put all of them down at the same time. Cores. Okay. I can't carry anything. Jesus. Ingot. Boom. Yeah, I need the belt. I need the belt badly. I need to go look for it. But hey, we have all the storage now, which is really nice. This is part of what we needed. Okay, we didn't get our stone yet. We also can probably build... Hold on. Bow gets to go in here. We can probably build... something. We can build something out of iron. I just don't know what we want to build out of iron yet. Honestly, let's just leave the 7 down here for now. I think we could build the hunter's bow if we wanted it. Sounds great, Lil Happy. Enjoy your sleep. Get some sleep. Got 7 downstairs. Perfect. Let's go ahead and work on this. I'm jealous of your builds that you put together. Well, thank you. I'm trying my absolute hardest, Ryan. They always look cool. Thank you. That's great because I'm trying so hard to get better at building. Stream back on. Sorry about your internet. Oh, Gray, we're good, man. It happens. It's part of it. But welcome back. And honestly, I got to go do, like I said, I was going to have to leave early on stream earlier. I went and did that stuff already. So we're back for the rest of the day now. Okay, ranged only. We need a... What does the hunter bow need? We've got a level 4 forge. It's not that. Am I just missing it? Yes, I am. Fine wood, feathers, deer hide. Cool. Easy Border rating with party of 29. Welcome in, Easy Border. Oh, and Uncle Squirrel, welcome to Twitch as well. What's up, Easy? How was Spartan Run? I heard it was a little bit brutal. But how was your stream, man? Shoot. Okay. We did 23 times altogether, but it was fun somehow. Hey, man, as long as you had fun, 23 times that is a rough day. That is a rough day. But that's how you know you guys made a hard challenge. Now, if you make it through it, you guys have now you guys know you have the perseverance to make it through it once you do. That's 25. Oh my lord. Even more. Yeah, that's a wild challenge you guys got going on over there. Thank you very much for the raid, Easy. Whatever you got to do after stream, man, feel free to do it. Feel free to hang out and stream with us. We're happy to have you here. For Easy's viewers, we're doing ranged only permadeath. So, if we die, that's it. World gone. However, we're only using our bow, spear throwing, bombs, and some magic once we get there. But we're still only in the swamp right now. So we have not made it super far yet. But we will get there. I'll hang, but first check on Miss B and probably dinner. Sounds good. Sounds good, Easy. Well, like I said, you're welcome and thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you had a good stream, man. And thank you very much for the raid. And I need to go back and watch your guys's. I need to go back and watch the VOD from today. The 25 deaths is. Oof. No, the bees are happy, but we do not have honey. Yeah, we needed fine wood, but we need to sleep before we do anything. That's what I forgot about. We also probably could use some better food, honestly, but that's fine. We're fine. It's all good. Really, today we only have one more iron run left, and we can probably go up to the mountains. I'm gonna lurk. Sounds good, Uncle Squirrel. Thanks for hanging out as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. that actually kind of scared me. Oh my god. Super trees. Jesus Christ. That actually scared me so badly. I feel like trees shouldn't do that. Just an entity quickly rising out of the earth is enough to put fear into one's heart. Where did the oak tree go that was literally right here? Not that one. There's one down there. Oh my god, dude. We have to go towards that. Like, we get no other choice of where we go as soon as we're ready for the mountains. That has to be it. What the... Dude. It's so big. That is a ridiculously sized mountain. I don't even know what to do with that, or what to make of that. We're gonna have to build up there at some point, though. I don't know what we'll call the... I don't know what we'll call it, but... Or what we'll even use it for, but we're gonna build something. Also, that reminds me, getting raided from easy. We need to make sure to raid out to people more often when we're leaving stream for the day. I need to start doing that more. I feel like we'll make more friends that way. Help some other creators out that way. But yeah, I've been noticing, like, every time after I end stream, I'm like, man, we could have gone to somebody else's stream. That's what we should do today, and every other day. Take a small group over. Or a big group. I don't care how many people. But even if we only have a small group, I feel like it's still worth it to somebody. Could change somebody's whole stream. Oh, one of our birch trees is back. Don't need it right now. Okay, we need to start saving the honey up. We need to start getting more bees as well. I don't know. We need to like run around this meadows area a bit more up over here and stuff. And how have we only found one bee? Surely there should be more than that. I mean, for right now, I guess we can use carrot soup. We have a bunch of extra carrots, but still, man, that's rough. Okay. Let's toss this in here. Let's go grab our feathers and deer hide. Let's craft this up. Shouldn't take that much, but I want to get it as upgraded as the game will let us. I guess with iron, we're only going to get one single craft. We're not going to get an upgrade. How much does it take to upgrade, though? Oh, wait, you can craft this at level 1 forge, which means we have a high enough level to get it fully upgraded with our next iron run, which I think is kind of telling us to go on that next iron run. We'll go ahead and leave the crafting stuff down here for this, because we will be coming back to do more with those things. What's up, Bernard? Welcome in. Welcome back, Leech. 7 stream streak. Nice. What's up, commutes? For anybody that was here earlier, we lost our internet. We are back. Apologize if you were here for that and really confused at what happened, because internet just disappeared. Alright. We can also craft up real quick. We really just need the carrot soup to start. But we may have to come back for more later. Also, let's go. Oh, we haven't really gotten to use our cooking area much yet. Yeah. Welcome to the crazy cooking area that is this. How you doing, and how was the new series yesterday? I'm doing great, other than the little internet thing, but honestly, it made my day easier. Even that. So, and then yesterday was probably one of my favorite streams I've ever done. Yesterday was phenomenal. So thank you for asking, Bernard. But yeah, yesterday was so good. There were so many people. Saw a bunch of... We got raided by some people that I enjoy watching myself, or at least recognize the name of, which was really cool to see. And then, you know, we got to hang out with Emma and play a new series. It was very fun. Okay, let's keep both bows on us for now. Then let's start ripping, I guess. Okay, this is a really weird thing that I'm noticing. I don't know what this is about, but for some reason, our boat right here, it's like it's in a different area, and it doesn't want to drop until we jump onto it. I don't know what that's all about at all, but it's a thing that exists, so fun. Glad to hear it. Yeah, man. Yesterday was so good. I could have made an iron pick. We'll be fine without it. Poison resist. New bow. We have our boat for when we need it. We're ready to go. So, this was the swamp crypt we were at last time. I think we did fully clear it. So I feel like the next logical step is to move to that one. Which it seems as if there's an abomination. No, that's a Draugr. Never mind. Seemed like an abomination. Stinky glow. Dang, how much damage does this do comparatively? 42 compared to 38. Oh, it doesn't do that much difference. Okay. I've seen the boat thing in multiplayer, but never single. Same. It's really weird. I feel like it just doesn't want to quite load, which is okay. It's fine. Let's go ahead and open some of these real quick and kind of just figure out how many we have to look at total. This is where this comes in, is it's very, very quiet. Now, it's much more quiet if you actually hit the thing you're aiming at. Probably wouldn't hurt to go ahead and have this on for the day. Wow, so many swamp crypts on just this shore. And this is like the perfect swamp. You never name your map pings? Nope, I do not. I have my map pings set up in a way that allows me to know what's there by just what the ping is. Which is a good system because it allows me to place them really fast. There's a muddy scrap pile sticking out of the ground. That doesn't happen that often. Aim higher against up blobs and oozers. I may have to start doing that. They did not want to get hit. Alright. It's possible that boy drops iron. I don't think it did, but... We also need to run around over here and see if we can find... turnips. Turnips are the other thing that we need. We have a lot of decently high ground over here where I feel like we could find them. I feel like we just got to do a bit of looking. Okay, dude, I know we're wet, but why does our stam suck so bad? It's horrible. Our stamina feels like we're unrested and freezing to death. And wet. It does not feel good at all. Let's try not to fully make that thing mad. There's so many swamp crypts. What is the swamp? Why is this not in every one of my playthroughs? Oh, and turnips. Also, we actually need all the ooze in the world. Forgot about that. Let's go ahead and start to get these guys killed. We need ooze bombs at some point, so... Let's do that as well. Turnips are real gold. Oh, yeah. Hard to find. Turnip stew, yeah. Turnip stew is nice. I don't use it as much as I probably should. But it's so much cheaper than the carrot soup. I mean, it's 3 of each either way, but, like, the boar meat's much easier to get than the mushrooms. Much more renewable than the mushrooms. They're both technically renewable, but... Oh, come on. The arrows we got left. 65. Guess we continue to work on getting the bow skill up. I'm practically playing melee with a ranged weapon. It's really weird. Turnips for me, it's the spice rack. Oh yeah, I mean the spice rack also. You need the sausages. Sausages are the real best thing from the swamp ever. So with turnips, that's sick. More would be cool. More thistle is nice. More leeches would be nice, actually, believe it or not. God, dude, there's oozers everywhere. They're literally at every single one of these. Maybe place workbench at the crypts so mobs don't spawn constantly. Not a bad idea. A lot of workbenches. We'd have to carry like 100 wood back over here. Oh, what's up, Emma? How was your stream? Oh, you're lurking. You gotta go eat snack. Alright, sounds good. I know your stream you died a lot, but I hope you still had a fun time. And enjoy your snack and drink. Thank you very much for the raid. Was chaos? Yes. It sounded like chaos. I heard 25 deaths. I won't hold you too long though. Do whatever you got to do after a stream. Grab your snack. Put on your comfy pants. Okay, I see the bone mass location, which we don't have yet. So let's go grab it. Are we going to need it right now? No, but we will need it eventually. It'll also tell us where another good swamp is at. We should be able to run up this tree and into there. Oh, yes. Nice. No way this swamp goes that far, right? Almost no way. Gonna chill here waiting for some pizza dough to grow and washing dishes. Sounds good, comments. Of course, Emma. The post-stream rituals are the most important rituals. And one of these days I should make a video about what happens to me pre-stream. Because it's absolute chaos for 10 minutes before stream, because that's the amount of time I give myself. That would be such a funny video. Blood bags. We did not need to go in here yet. Nope. Got another swamp crypt over here. Probably wouldn't hurt to break those spawners from a distance either. Any of them, actually. But, there's another oozer. Okay, I'm almost back to the swamp crypts I started at, surely, right? Oh no. Hey, you know what? That's why we brought this one. That's why we brought this one. Exactly why we brought this one. Got a message on Discord. So many oozer kills and not a single piece of iron from him. Yeah, exactly. The bone mass fight will be difficult with a bow. It will be, but we'll be doing it later. So yeah, we'll be doing that. We'll be doing it like after modern stuff. Hold on. Read something. Okay. I shall do that in just a moment. Let's scoot our butts back this way. Is this one to the left? So we'll probably start with doing all these on the shore. And I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 swamp crypts, plus probably one in that middle area that we didn't mark. 9's a good amount. 9's a very solid amount of swamp crypts. I mean, there's a chance we come out of this. We could average. You can average 100 iron a crypt if you get a little lucky. So we could end up with some ridiculous amount of iron. Let's go ahead and do it. Sick. All right, day 48. We want to. I think we just leave the boat here till we're ready to go. I think we'll get all the iron in a chest or two over there, and then we'll bring all of it back once we're done. While we're back at base, though, let's go ahead and go replant all of our stuff. That base is sick. How long did it take to make? It took probably... I mean, it took like the last 2 days of stream, but like not full days. It probably took like 1 full day if I was actually, you know, if streams weren't split like that. Probably a good like 7 hours. Nothing too crazy. It's a decent amount for a permadeath because, you know, obviously if I lose this, if I die, this world's completely deleted. So that kind of would suck, but we're okay. Let's go ahead and go back through here. Like I said, we're going to leave the boat here for now. We'll be back to that later. I do have a really good idea to keep expanding the space in the future. I think we'll do it once we hit silver tier and we'll get all the extra stone from mining silver. Okay, let's mark this one as the one with the portal. Because that's the one we'll also take the boat from. How is our arrows doing? Not good. Hold on. Back for arrows real quick. Sorry, we got a lot of portal time today. It is what it is. Down here. Oh my god, why was it just sitting there waiting for me? Okay. Whew. Held my breath there for a good moment. Ow, my body. Stop that. Damn, bro. We pull the bow back so fast. Auger marker far in the distance. Oh, boom. 17 to start. There's not a closer option for a chest, is there? Not really. I thought it just said my pickaxe broke. I was like, dude, I swear I was just at base repairing. Just got pickaxe. Damn. Wally sent 5 Abyss memberships. Thank you so much, Wally. Welcome in. Wally the Absolute G, how are you today? And if you guys got a membership from Wally and you guys are in chat, please say thank you to Wally. Thank you very much, Wally. That's very cool of you. Much appreciated. How are you today? Drop on over to here. See, this is why we have a bartender named Wally on me and Emma's world, and why we've had boars named Wally. I feel like we gotta name something else Wally. Good, how we about to go to B-dubs and smash some wings. You know what, Wally? I just did the same thing. So, I hope you enjoy yours. My internet went out for a good bit, and I decided to go have lunch with my mother and do that as well. have a trader chest? Let's start taking some of this stuff back. Choose a ranch. Oh, I'm going ranch, but honestly, I get the appeal to both. But personally, I'm going ranch. Take 20 back at a time here. Oh my god, we got more in there. Oh my lord. We've got all the stuff. Yeah, well, that is one of my favorite places to go get food. Normally, like I said, I would say I'm jealous, but I just got back. Oh, not quite. This will make it very easy for us to get everything to the boat if we just run it back one at a time now. This will make us be in the swamp for a while, but that's okay. Take our tradables back. Take this back to base with us. Just dropping in daily to see the hardest setting series. Definitely my fave. You know, I think because of what you said last week, I think possibly we'll bring it back this week, or this next week, either as an episode or as a series. But I think it'll be back next week. I'll either take the time this weekend to make an episode or take the time to put it into a stream if I don't have the time this weekend. It'll be back soon, though. You have solely revived it. There's a lot of prep I have to do to get back into the next episode of it. Look how fast we can clear our inventory with this little system. We just go in the circle and then we're good. My team has 6 tombstones that fader currently. Oh my lord. That is not good. You're gonna have one person like go distract the attacks while you guys all run back in and hope that you don't get hit by the spike one. Because that one just kind of hits everybody. But yeah, you're just going to have to run back. Have one person run distraction. That's crazy. How many people? Do you have 6 people or do you have more than that? Organization is good. Thank you. Just got it done today. Pre-internet crash. Kind of on both sides of the internet crash. Where did the abomination go? It's like right on the other side of that. So far, we've only gone to the right, and we have not even cleared this side yet. 7 usually play. Nice. That's a good group of people, Wally. That's actually really cool. What's not cool about that is 6 out of 7 people's tombstones are stuck at Fader. The one guy who did not have a tombstone at Fader should run distraction for you guys. That's crazy. Perfect. We're gonna need literally thousands of arrows once we hit the mountains here in a minute. They start stacking up feathers and wood for it. Sounds like Wally Team is one of the is one of YOLO mentality kind. That's fair. It's possible. Hey man, Fader fight with 7 people though is like a significant amount of a harder fight than the solo one. That's the other side of it. Having more people makes that fight it makes all the fights harder, but it makes that fight significantly harder. Vader already has so much health and heals so ridiculously fast. That's not 100% Leroy Jenkins. Love it. That's the fun mindset to have when you have a big group of people as well. There's the abomination. Okay. I should be able to get past that guy without him seeing me. Let's take more stuff back again. First time fighting him, and then the green spikes are instant death, it seems. Yes. However, the good news about that, the green spikes, if you get hit by the fire part of it, it's not instant death, but if you get hit by the actual spikes, you're pretty much dead. The good part of that is so are all of his summons and everything else in the Ashlands that may try and interrupt your fight. They're also pretty much a one-shot to that. So if you get a Morgan up in your fight and stuff like that, or anything else, you just wait. Just wait for that attack and make sure that they see the side of that as well. It's the only good thing about that. We've got enough for a good craft or a good cooking station. Back to Swamp. Honestly, because we're so close to the swamp, we might not even do all of it right now. We might do enough for some gear. Like that's, let's see, if it's 60, is it 60 per piece of gear of upgraded iron? I think it is. So if we do like 250 to 300 iron and we get done and we still have a bunch of swamp crypts, we may just leave and come back. Or we may even take a few trips back to make better armor and stuff. That way we have a better chance of staying alive in here. Fully upgraded is 150 a piece. It's 150 a piece, but I also got to do the bow, the pickaxe, and the axe. We got to do that. Oh, nice. We didn't know what to expect. Yeah, that's the only good thing about that is like when Vader starts summoning stuff and if stuff starts to interrupt your fight, they are also cooked to that exact same attack. What's up, Vern? Welcome in. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. But yeah, I will need at least 150 for iron. Is that also, though, hold on. Isn't the 150 just the upgrades? Isn't that not the initial crafting? Let's look it up. Let's see how much I need. I feel like I should just memorize this by now, but that's okay. Uh, 20, 40... Oh, it's 60 to make the full set, plus some upgrades. Okay, so you might be right, Luca. I might be wrong. We shall see. See when we get there. Okay, that has nothing behind me, or behind it for me. That has nothing for me. You guys have that. That has, like, none of that. Alright. We got this way. That's it. This way's all we really got now. Let's go ahead and eat that up. Keep our health high. Oh, is this a hallway? Oh, it's not the fun kind of hallway, though. I thought this was the type of hallway with all the chests in it and the bone mass locations and stuff. Those are like the best. Those are the best and only rooms I ever want in my swamp crypts. Those have the everything in them. Okay. Nope. Oh my god. I'm tempted to put a buckler in my hotbar so I can parry those things without, like, you know, parry them and then shoot them with a bow. Kind of a weird way to do this challenge, but we could do it. We could do it like that. Nothing in there that I want. Ah, see, this is the room we want. This is the room we want. There goes our pickaxe. Now, does it have anything good in it? It's just not bad. I'm not going to complain. Definitely not going to complain. There's only one chest, but I can deal with that. Okay, this iron is actually significantly further than the other one. Get everything out of this chest? Yes, it is. Pearls, rubies. Leave the mushrooms for now. Oh, I think it's 150 each for a piece for bronze, iron, and silver. Ah, I see. That might... Luca, you might have just given me a new inkling of information that I... Well, obviously you can do the math to figure it out. I did not know, like... Did not know it was that easily memorizable. That is nice. It'll help me math a lot easier in the future. Alright, it's nighttime. It's time to go home. Oh, we're out of wood. We gotta go all the way back down. We need to make like a wood stack up there or a chest of wood in case that decides like it's gonna keep happening. In case we keep doing that. Let's repair everything while we're down here at least. Store everything in the morning. We need to go back and get some honey in the morning. Pizza's in the oven. Gotta wait like 20 minutes now. Hell yeah. Hey, food's on the way at least. What did I just hit? I just hit like 4 buttons at the same time. My dude is bamboozled. Why am I stuck like this? Trophies. Nope, still have that trader stuff. We have a lot of stuff for the trader whenever we find him. Or if we find Bog, which I'll also be happy with that. Either one of those we need. I just fact-checked myself. Bronze seems to be different. That's okay. Nobody makes the bronze armor. I'll still keep the other info for everything else. And obviously padded's different because it's mostly linen, but Luca, I will still keep the info because I don't think I'll ever make bronze stuff other than sometimes the hat, like right now. Right. What's the most disappointing sunken crypt you've ever found? I'm also going to answer this just because why not? I remember finding one with one room in it and not even a Draugr inside, just the entrance. Oh, I found one last time that was... I think it was during the max raids that I found one that was... I ran in and it had 2 blocked paths and then one of the underwater, like one of the rooms that is nothing and is a tunnel to underwater, and there was not a single mob inside. So equivalently the same thing, but slightly less betrayal because it at least had a room. Ever so slightly less betrayal. Oh, you thought... Oh, it's 150 total? Hell yeah. That's what I thought you were saying in the first one. That's so sad. Yeah, it was terrible. I was like, man, we just need a little bit of iron for padded. Let's go in this last swamp crypt. What's in here? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing ever. Oh, there's still stuff this way. Hold on. We may not be out of luck yet. Also, if we end up with like 170 iron, we might go maybe like 200 iron. We'll go back. It's not going to be enough, but I also have to keep myself safe here in the swamp, so that's part of it. We'll need some for silver sword, but... Which, speaking of silver sword, we should probably go ahead... This one's done. We should probably go ahead and start a frost mead so we can not have to worry about that when it becomes time. I feel like Ratatosk running across the tops of the trees. Running across the branches like that. Okay, we have 102 so far. Odyssey stream is back up. How's it going? Pretty good. Sad that of what happened earlier, but we're okay now. It's been a good stream so far. How are you, fish collector? Yeah, it might be easier to throw the boat down over here and take the stuff to it. We should really only need this one, and we should be good. I thought they just explode into pieces. Glad it's Friday, just worked on some game defects. To animate for personal projects when I get home. Dude, that's sick. Fish collector, I did not know you did that kind of stuff, but I am also into that kind of stuff. That's really cool. Maybe you have said it, actually, but I'm gonna be honest. Remembering everything's hard. That is really cool. And when I say I'm into that stuff, I mean very, like, novicely into that kind of stuff. Very beginner-esque into it. An artist for a casino company, I do freelance animation illustration on the side. Dude, that's so cool. That's so sick, fish collector. That's amazing, man. That is so cool. We got another hallway. Please be good, hallway. Be polite to us. Same bone mass location. We'll take it. We'll take it. Heck yeah. You have a favorite and least favorite biome? Oh yeah, I do. I love Ashlands. very much dislike Mistlands. That's got to be the answer for sure. More because of the challenge aspects of each biome, but yeah, Mistlands has always been a pain for me. Maybe Swamp if it wasn't Mistlands. Fish Collector, thank you. Been here for years, loving it. Yeah, that's so cool. That's such an awesome thing, especially if you enjoy doing it. Makes it 100 times better. What's up, Smiley? Will magic count as ranged weapons later? Yes, it will. I can't think of anything magic that's not technically ranged from my... When I'm saying ranged, I'm saying my character's point of view. So, like, if I summon a troll with a troll staff, yes, they hit melee, but my character doesn't hit anything melee. So, I feel like most of the magic will be like that. We did talk about the only thing that I don't know if I'll use is the Dead Razor, because that's not even a projectile. At least the troll staff one spawns a projectile, but I don't think I'll be using the Dead Razor either way, so I don't think it'll matter. Yeah, everything else magic should be good. How are you today, Smiley? We're about to have to go back and make more arrows. Absolutely booking it through these. I think you should carry a butcher's knife and only have archer skeletons because it's funny to me. You know, BT, I might try it. That might be funny. But I just don't, I don't use the dead razor in any normal playthrough. I feel like if I make it, I'm not actually going to use it. I might do it just for the meme, though. Pretty good starting a modded server with epic loot and creature level and loot control. Nice. That's cool. What am I hitting and how am I hitting so much? I guess all just iron stuff. Okay, let's see if we can find a depot chest for this. This one. This depot chest. Okay. There we go. Bring all that stuff back eventually. I have a feeling we're actually supposed to get to this from another side, but I could be wrong. The knife and archer skeletons is a crazy idea. I mean, it's not that crazy. We can summon. We just have to kill the other ones with it. It's a hilarious. That's hilarious though. I think BT's right. I think it would be really funny. Leave the iron and take the rest of the stuff back to base. Is it me or has the Valheim community on Twitch grown quite a bit? 1K people watching the game live right now. I feel like it's been like that at least since I've started. About 800 to 1,000 people watching live. But I have not been here for the long-term Twitch side of things, so I would have no idea really. Tar bombs could be fun too. Oh, that's true. Tar bombs could be fun. Yeah, the ooze bombs are going to be fun. The ooze bombs and bile bombs is going to be something I have to use for sure. But yeah, the other blob-like bombs would be fun. I have to find Bogwitch. No, I really have to find Bogwitch. Heavy hides, meats, ingredients. Food here. Boss stuff. Arrows. We're at 47. Let's repair and go back. We also still have the poison ones, and I will use them over there if I have to. I would like to save them for the mountains if I could, but I don't have to save them for the mountains. Tar blob and fire staff. Oh yeah. Okay, how much total we got? Almost 120. Like I said, about 200 and we'll come back. Probably this swamp crypt and we'll go ahead and go back. And we'll move our portal and, like, depot location to somewhere else. Because we're running quite far at this point for that stuff. If we could move it, like, down here on this edge and get these 3 next, that would probably be a good idea. Just get them in, like, sections of a couple at a time until I don't need to be grabbing anymore. Still have quite a bit of locations to go through over here, though. Reminder to self that we have no poison meat on, so we're doing something stupid. And yeah. What unlocks blob bombs? I haven't seen the item at the bog witch yet. So it's they're corked vials. I don't know when you get them though. It might be post modder. I might be wrong though. Don't 100% know at all. Ouch. Yeah, the corked vial is the item. Little windows are kind of helping. Dang, dude, what is the bow skill getting up to at this point, right? Like, it should be, yeah, 42. We're getting up there. I'm feeling it. Like, we have a lot of bow skill. We're moving very quickly. A couple hundred arrows at a time is what we're moving through right now. Walk behind boss fight. In my playthrough, I haven't slain any main bosses yet. Ah, yeah, so if it is... Again, I don't know if it is, but if it is, that's definitely why. Do weapon skills matter a lot? Oh, yeah, they do. It depends on which skill, Luca, but bow skill and blood magic skill both really, really matter. The other ones do matter quite a bit. You do notice it. But, like, bow skill affects draw strength, or, like, how quickly you draw. So, like, my bow is full draw really fast compared to somebody with no bow skill. And I can really start to feel it now that we're going ridiculously fast with it. But it also does affect the amount of damage you do with every weapon and the amount of stamina it takes to use stuff. Oh, the vials unlock after Elder. Okay. So it is locked behind a boss, but not the one I was thinking. Hold on. There was something in that path. Not that way. That could be over at that swamp crypt. Is what I'm hearing. We can leave 2 ancient bark in here, I don't care. I think that's about all from this place. Oh, wait, no, we still have that way. Okay, we still have a decent amount of paths to follow. Let's drop this stuff off in here. Heavy stuff. Yeah, then they do, yeah, the blob vials do use trophies to craft. But yeah, my guess was if you haven't seen the item even at the bog witch, it's definitely boss progression. Do you not mind the scrap piles unless you have to? Most of the time, yeah. Unless I'm getting real down bad on iron. But like right now, it's just we're mining it to find chests and other stuff, and then the iron we get from it will be the auxiliary iron. I don't know why they lose sight like that. Break this one a little more in case we need an escape route at some point. I think total. Looking at that, we still have this way to go. We got another chest. Maybe what I was hearing was this path. I don't know if that one goes anywhere, but if it does. God dang, dude. It's a decent one so far. All the ancient bark and stuff that we need as well. Oh. Sorry, we can take a trip back. We'll take a trip right back. We might even take two. Why am I still overweight? Try and jump through it into the next piece of land, but that's okay. The game said no. You may not. Really anything worth going back through the portal with? I mean, we'll have to go back and sleep and repair. That's not too bad. Okay, I think after this swamp crypt I will be good to go back and grab everything. Or bring the boat over here and grab everything. Place it down like... Dude, if I can place it like right here... I don't know if it'll get stuck right there, but that would be a really good spot to put it. Come on. Trader. Trophies. Meats. We'll repair in the morning. Oh, we have so much stuff built up for sausages, turnip stew and stuff. I'm excited for that. We're about to get such a big upgrade in one little like burst of progression. Better food, better gear, better everything. We may just go ahead and start heading to the mountains if we actually are looking pretty good with everything. It's a little bit of a rush, but why not? I'm just excited to have the Draugr Fang. And Frost and Obsidian Arrows. I will say I'm not that excited to get to the plains because I know that Yagluth with Frost Arrows again is going to suck. But that's okay. We'll be alright. So, we repaired our stuff, correct? Yes, alright. So grab the rest of the iron and finish clearing out that one and we'll be ready to come back soon. Is there any spears that are worth it in the Ashlands? There is Splitner in the Ashlands. I've never used it, but there is a Splitner as far as, like, spears. I mean, that one I feel like is probably on par with the rest of the gear in the Ashlands. I don't know which one, if I upgraded it, though, I'd go for. I'm trying to think. Like, I feel like Lightning's probably the best just because it hits really fast. Spears hit really quick. And you could still activate it from afar by throwing it. But I have no idea. This stuff gets to come back now. the rest of the stuff back since it's fairly heavy. And we're gonna have all of the ancient bark we could ever want. We didn't mind anything. What are your thoughts on Crom? Goated weapon, love it. One of my favorites. G-Hawk. Crom and Slayer are the best. The two-handed swords need to be in the rest of the game. It's 161 plus whatever's left over there. Okay, let's see if there's any other paths in here I need to be clearing, or if we're all done here. We're done on that side. We had this path back on this side, but I feel like it actually is connecting. I feel like we're hearing stuff. Oh wait, no, we still have this path. Okay. I still feel like we're hearing stuff from another swamp crypt that's just close to us. Still have no idea though. Yeah, okay. Definitely was hearing from that next swamp crypt over is what I'm hearing. That's okay. Nothing in here, nothing there. Tiny bit of amber I'll take. So, that is going to be our swamp run for the day, I think. That may be the only swamp run we need before mountains. If we end up needing more because we're slightly below having something I want, then, you know, by all means, we'll come back. We'll come back and do these 3 next, and then otherwise we'll circle the swamp and hit these 3. But I don't think I really have to do that quite yet. So, yeah. We'll have to do it eventually, but not right now. Red mushroom in the swamp. Don't know how common that is. More iron? No, we're almost done. We're done with iron. We will need more iron eventually, though. We will, of course, always need more, but. G-Hawk, I don't know, it's good for Queen, but that's about it. For Crom? Nah, whole Ashlands playthrough, I use that. Whole part of the Ashlands. Until I get my Slayer. I'm using that, and I grab Slayer, and I'm moving past that. But I also really like fighting stuff, like Seekers and stuff like that with the Crom. But that is personal preference. Okay, we have almost 180. Let's go grab our boat. Our boat is so heavy, there's no way we carry it. So we're just going to have to probably bring it in 2 sections. As long as I don't let the nails sink. Which I won't get a choice, and they will decide to sink anyways. We know this, but. As close as we can. We just shouldn't have ever placed the boat down. Actually, you know what? No. It's storming. It's Serpent time. Why don't we just go ahead and sail up there? Yeah, let's do that. Let's look for a Serpent. Screw breaking the boat. What gem do you use on Slayer? I use lightning, personally. I could see why you use the blood one as well, because I've thought about it many a times. But in a permadeath, I'm trying so hard not to take heavy damage that, like, I don't even think I'll ever be low enough health for it to matter. But how dare metal nails sink to the bottom of the ocean? The audacity. That's fair. I'm more talking about the fact that I can't pick which thing I pick up from that. I know no matter what, I'll grab the 2 things of wood. They'll encumber me, and then I won't be able to grab the nails. It does feel like a betrayal, though, when they sink. Especially if they sink very far. Still out in the ocean, in case something decides it wants to spawn out here. Just in case. Oh, we have returned to the swamp for our 160 something iron. How much did I say it was? 170 something. That much iron. We're gonna go down the shore a little bit here, just to try and stay away from the abomination that's hanging out. And then hopefully it will leave us alone. No, that was a trophy. Welcome back, G-Hawk. Thanks for supporting the channel. Oh my god! Did not realize there was still one in there. Jesus. Why do we have 50 ancient bark on us? What are we doing? That's fine. We got the boat here. We can go reallocate our resources to storage real quickly. Figured a way to get serpent trophies even when killing them in the ocean itself, that you can jump on top of its head and literally ride it. Oh yeah. So Commuts, I only figured that out because on Seasonheim, which is a server that Emma made, that was really, really cool, they had a mini game where you had to ride on a serpent's head. And I remember being like, you can do that? And then I was like, man, that would be really nice to do for the exact thing you're talking about. But yeah, it is possible. Is Crom okay in the Ashlands? Yeah, it does good damage. It's really good for the heavy poke if you're going to use it. The heavy poke is what you need to be doing with it. And it's only, I mean, it's best if you know when you're about to not get smacked by something. If you know the patterns of everything you're fighting, it helps a bit with heavy combat like that. You also grab some of the scales. Yeah, I normally try and like jump shot the serpents. I'll try and like jump with the last shot and land on top of them as the arrow hits them. That's normally what I end up trying to do. But where did I come up here? We have no arrows left. Okay. Well, is it almost night? Yes, but maybe we could get everything loaded by nighttime and come back in the daytime. Good to know, and I do be liking the base. Oh, that's sick. Thank you very much, G-Hawk. It's I feel like it's kind of a, I don't know, it's a unique base from what we normally build. I like it. Glad you like it as well. Ride the Serpent minigame sounds fun. It's like real life where people try and stay on top of a floating log. Yes, and the floating log minigame was also a minigame on that server. That server was so creative and so fun to play on. Like, Emma and Miss Couch Potato and the rest of their builders were so, like, I don't know, they made such a fun experience. I've heard maybe some future spoilers about another similar server from them in the future. Similar but different server from them in the future, and I'm really excited for it. Maybe we move the boat a little closer, if this is going to be a thing. At least twist the ladder towards it. Skeleton, could you, like, not right this second? Like, give me just a moment and we can. There we go. See, look, you're not even at high health. Why are you fighting? What do you think you're fighting? Also, if anybody's interested in that server, it is available for download. I don't think the server is up anymore. It might actually be, though. But I know for sure I think it's available to download if you guys ever want to try that stuff. Like, comments, if you ever want to try that server, you can play it. Getting ding-dongs on my phone. What's the name of it again? You made me curious now. It's called Seasonheim. So, Commuts, if you want to play it, I can send you the Discord link and you can go join it. They have the rules, or not, if the server's still up, they have the rules. If it's not, they have like all the download info and a PDF that tells you how to actually get into it and stuff, as well as mods that help you track it. You don't have to have mods, but you can. If you want like mods that help you track your progress on the world, I can totally get you an invite to that Discord server if you want it. Hold on. Let me grab it real quick. That's the name of Emma's Discord, or that's Emma's Discord invite. There is a Seasonheim section in there, and yeah, that is where I would go. I'm in your Discord, so I'd be down to try it. Yeah, I just sent you Emma's. That is there's an entire section called Seasonheim. It should have an announcement. If not, I'm sure you can ask in there, or you can ask me if you can't find it, and I will be able to help get you it if you message me. But there should be a Google Drive link on there with both the world file and a PDF to help you, that gives instructions for how to download it. Okay, we're almost perfectly at the point where we can get all of this in the boat and we can start heading back as soon as it turns to night. 21 arrows is enough for like a serpent. We do not want more than one. We want a serpent, and that is it. Last carrot soup. We literally perfectly prepared for this journey. We'll have to spend a bit of farming time back at base as soon as we're back. Half tempted because of how close this is to bring the portal back with us. I think we might. We could turn that into a mountain portal if we do, and take it through our other one and just head up to the mountains after this, if everything is ready for it. I feel like that's what we're gonna do. Let's grab 10 wood then real fast. Hopefully the abomination can't hear this. That was a little loud. There are markers from this adventure and get out of here. Hopefully that blob doesn't decide it wants a piece of us. It seems to be too far behind. Though I will say, if we get in the boat, it may cause us a problem. Alright, we're out, we're out, we're out. We out. Okay, we don't have that much rested, so hopefully if we get a serpent, it's in the first stretch, but really we don't have that far to make it home anyways, so. And then we'll head up to Giant Mountain that's marked over here next. Holy shit, yes, right in the first leg of the journey. That's exactly what I asked for. Thank you, game. First serpent, let's go. Hey, buddy. Oh yeah, we do actually have the arrows for another one. He's dying to poison, damn it. That's a nice pull, though. I'll take that. The game we asked in the game said you shall receive. That is some good starter mountain food right there. I would love to take that into the mountains with us. I feel like we should be coming out and serpent hunting a decent portion of the nights, considering we're literally on the water. Like, the ocean is right there from our base. The little waved part on the map is like the not-so-oceany part, but... There is actually a good chance we find a second one. We have 14 arrows left. It's enough. Hopefully we don't miss anything, because I'm going to tab out for like 2 seconds. But hopefully we don't miss what I need to not be missing. I'm going to tab back in and out just to look around to make sure we don't see Serpent. So there'll be a lot of opening my inventory. Okay, no Serpent yet. But that didn't freeze my screen for you guys. Probably did for a good second. There's the base. Is that a serpent? No. No serpent. Is this your first trip back with iron? No, we brought a small trip back just for the boat, because obviously the boat needs iron, and for our bow, we brought back like 35. And actually, originally, we brought back like 2 just for the stonecutter to build with, so this is actually technically our 3rd trip back. But the first 2 were fairly small trips just to get us some gear for certain things. Fortunately, the carve is like in the perfect spot to park, so I am gonna have to park in a stupid spot. Oh wait, we'll have to whip it around. Hold on. Alright. You know, if we have slightly more wood, we might actually be able to make this work. So, theoretically, that... Move the boat back slightly. We might be able to get all the iron up in one run. Move that off that just a little bit. Can we get up this? Onto this? Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's good. We shall sleep real quick to make it daytime and easier to see. Make a temporary chest you can reach from the ship. I probably could have done that as well. That also probably would not have hurt. Yeah, the YouTube delay is like no other. It would have helped, though. Let's put that down like that. Okay. So... take 20 of this. We'll go ahead and start cooking. Actually, one of these might already be partially full. Okay, what is so heavy? Probably the serpent meat. Alright, now we have heavy coal upstairs. We can smelt the 15 of this that we have. YouTube is delayed for like 10 to 15 seconds. Yep. Yep, it is it's a longer delay, but YouTube streaming is not nearly like robust as Twitch's, so you have to kind of pick. Plus my internet sucks, but on YouTube you kind of have to pick, would you like delay or bad quality? And my quality is already terrible because of my bad internet, so I've picked that instead. Okay, so we had coal, right? This is why the storage is on the second floor instead of the third or fourth floor, because I'll be back and forth between this so much. Do we have regular wood? No, just way too much ancient bark. That's fine. Oh, not that. This. Let's go check our turnips and stuff. We should be able to make the spice rack now. Are they all gonna pop into existence? Kaboom! Yes. We love that. That's like my favorite thing in Valheim. It's my favorite when it's not scary trees that pop into existence. Okay, we had 7. Plant 150 carrots. So we can make all the carrot soup and stuff that we could ever want. Soon it will be turnip soup, but, you know, we'll need carrots for future stuff as well. I don't think I used all my carrots, though I might have. That might actually be the thing that stops us from doing our spice rack. 151 carrots. You know, we might start running 2 stams or like a middle one. Because I do really need way more stam for what I'm doing as far as the range challenge part of this. Let's go ahead and cultivate out this part of it. Need feasts? Yes, that is what we should be doing. Feast is a good middle ground for us. We could do like wolf jerky or something until we get bog witch. Once we get wolf meat, but I think until then we'll go ahead and run 2 health. But I think my heavy armor set, while I do really love it, really might not be able to happen as much, and I shouldn't be like parrying as much or anything like that. So it might be better to have this kind of set rather than the other. Right, who knows? Maybe we'll have to run like Fenris set instead of silver. I mean, it would make more sense, right? $34 carrots left. I just feel so scared wearing that light of armor during a PermaDeath. In my mind, light armor instantly means willing to die. Which I am not. Root set with the archery bonus. I know, but then I have to kill abominations with a bow. I could use the corresponders that are over there, but I don't know. Like, I get the bonus and that it would make sense for the bonus, but for a server where I literally cannot die, I feel like armor has to be almost top priority, even if it doesn't fully make sense with the challenge. Okay, this is going to be changed to M1. We got no stuff for coal. But we did get turnips. So we also got 15 coal, which is not that bad. We can at least start this stuff. We can get ingredients. I'd say go heavy armor as usual, but I'd try to see how two stam food feels. Oh, maybe. That's not a bad idea. You jump up on a swamp crypt, you can bow it down. Good levels too, they can't hit you up there. Yeah, they're just annoying to kill. There's just so many arrows. We only know where 1 or 2 are at. And that whole swamp. We'll think about it, we'll see. I'm gonna run probably the heavy iron armor, and we'll see how it treats us. And then if we really think we need more bow, then we'll do bow. Get that added to bow. Okay. I think we start running towards the mountain with this. Obviously, we're not going to the mountain yet, but I feel like we at least start running it. Oh, we really have, like, no food. Hold on. Do we have plants? Can we make sausages right now? Plants. Carrots. Thistle. We need dandelions. All we need is dandelions. Which we probably have somewhere. I know stamina's needed heavily for bow use, but since level is so much quicker, you may not need as much stamina per shot later. 3 health foods might make sense. Ooh. The one that says 15 to your current bow. Damn, I thought it was 10. 15 is pretty crazy. It might be worth then. I shall consider it. But yeah, this is the challenge of the ranged. I now have to figure out what I'm gonna do. What stuff do I need to change because it's ranged only? Oh, I still only have those left. I got 1 regular one. I have no regular ones. Hey, they're making me wish to poison on you, huh? I guess I could have probably saved the wooden one, but that's besides the point. Now, 15 bow skill is a lot. That's a big jump. Because, well, yes, my bow skill is already high. Me being at 70, no, not 70, 60, would be quite higher. Quite a bit higher, so... Let's grab this for more wooden arrows at some point. You know what, maybe let's make some point sooner rather than later. Stop kicking the damn workbench. Fruit chest has always been worth it for me, at least. Legs and head are always interchangeable. That's fair. It's full root set, right? With Wolfsight Trinket. With Wolfsight Trinket. Does Wolfsight Trinket add more? It's more pierce damage, right? You might be right. BT might be convincing me. I like the root harness as well. I will probably live in that starting in the Mistlands, maybe even the plains, because, you know, Deathsquitos. But I think. Hold on. Let me see. Let's go look at the root armor on the wiki. Let's see what we have here. So the set bonus is the bow's 15. If I do put the root harness on, I have to not go inside of a howling cavern. Not howling cavern, the ice caves, for sure. Stay away from them. Because that will be bad. Having bow like that is bad. This skill not only adds draw speed, but also increases raw damage. Wolf sight is plus 20 bows, plus 20 spears, plus 10 pierce damage. Oh my god. Okay, BT, you might be convincing me of the loadout. I think you've done more research on my own playthrough than I have. So hold on. We may have to look at this. Let's get this portal up to the bottom of the mountain. What is it? 10 pieces for a piece of root harness, or for a piece of root set. So we'd have to get a ridiculous amount of root. That's a lot of bow skill, though. That's a lot of bow skill. And, you know, we can always put it on later. We don't have to do it right this second. We could do it. We could put on the iron until we do it. You like bows? Yeah, I'm seeing that. But, I mean, even just the wolf sight sounds like I need it for sure. That's a Fenring trophy, isn't it? Is that the wolf sight? Six A-bombs for the full set. Okay, okay. Not undoable. That's a cool little house. Wolf sight is definitely going to be the play, 100%. But the root harness might be nice. You level up bows so much already just by killing those A-bombs for the roots, yeah. And then, I mean, it adds 15 to whatever I currently have. So no matter how much I level my bows, it will always be better to have that stuff on with it. Let's just go ahead and eat a little bit of stupid food so I can just get up to the edge of this mountain. Boar, I'm sorry, bud. We need you for sausages. This is the ridiculously sized mountain we are entering soon-ish. Let's go ahead and leave the portal right here for now. New ooze bomb A-bombs? I thought they were resistant to poison. Let me look. Let me look. If I can, I'll try. Hold on. Let's look at ooze. Let's look up abomination. Oh, they're resistant to blunt, very resistant to that. They're immune to poison. So no, definitely no poison damage. I feel like fire arrows are probably the move, right? Yeah. Okay, so I've got the idea here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and take some of this over. Let's drop this here. Let's go kill an A-bomb or two. Let's just see. Let's see how much it helps. Ah, we took our portal back. We brought our portal back. Okay, we can fix that though. We have cores, we have eyes. We'll be fine. Yeah, we don't have a portal over there right now because we brought this one back. So maybe let's smelt some stuff first. But yeah, no, we have Surtling. Yeah, we have Surtling spawners over there. We'll go do that in a minute. We never grabbed our dandelions over from the altar. Does this challenge allow you using bonfires as weaponry? I mean, it's not a weapon. It's just a place. I can place a bonfire wherever I need to place a bonfire. I can build any other thing. Constructs and tames, I feel like, are always allowed in these challenges just because, like, they're part of... That's just part of Valheim that's outside, like, the challenge reach most of the time. Even for the Spartan challenge, I was considering using wolves because I was like, you know what, like, it's not, no, it's not a spear or a sword, but it's not even me. But Yeah, we have the Surtling. We have the Surtling geysers. That's what I was thinking when I just said maybe we'll go over there, but we have to get a portal back down. We need a little bit more fine wood, good couple more great orphies, but we also could use some more stuff. Try killing Fader with bonfires. Uh-uh. Freshly smoked spices. Okay. Entrails, thistle, boar meat. And turnips we don't really have yet, so maybe more carrots too. So, boar meat, entrails, thistle. We'll do deer meat and stuff in just a second. For right now, we don't need... We'll leave these in seeds. Let's clear out our inventory a little bit. Trophies, hides, bones. You would think that the boss that's literally the king of fire, of the only fire themed biome, would be immune to fire, though. You'd think that, but I'm pretty sure it's not, because otherwise the Durnwind would not be that cool. Would not be a good weapon to fight with. I don't know, though. Need to bring a cooking outfit? You're right, G-Hawk. They do need a cooking outfit. You're 100% right. Yeah, a chef's outfit that makes your cooking skill higher would be awesome. You're 100% correct. Yeah, we'll just make all these into that. We can make a few more deer stew with blueberries. Yeah, that would be great. I mean, they have the farming outfit. I don't see why Hilda couldn't sell that too. Yeah, cooking skill is literally the worst thing to level. Okay. Frost resist. We need more thistle. Closest area. You know, we're gonna have to go right back out to that swamp with another portal set. Like, I know we said we'd have to soon, but like, that's next order of business, I think. It was cool to have the one that we have. The M1's nice, but now that I have considered the idea of the root armor, it might be worth it. It's 100% worth it. I think. We'll try it at least. I mean, we have the stuff for the iron gear in case I end up not wanting it. Cooking's up to 24. It do take a long time. Yeah, that's a lot of cooking. Use frost arrows on bone mass. I don't think it's going to be that painful. That's true. What I'm more worried about is the pain of having the wolf raid, since I'm pretty much completely separated from every other raid in the game on that island, other than the cauldron being stirred. So I feel like if I can just dip up into the mountains, I'd be much happier with my playthrough. We'll come back and kill Bone Mass, obviously, at some point, but that's kind of been the vibe for the last couple playthroughs. How's your factory coming along, boss? Fix it approved. Oh, Tree Hugger, I have a giant fix it like plaque on top of one of our structures. It's so funny. I might actually send you a picture of that later. But yeah, there should be episodes. The episodes are in progress for being edited. It should be out soon. You've got your silver finding method down. Oh yeah. We're able to get every amount of silver possible without the bone mass. Yeah, silver finds me. Silver arrows exist? Yes, they do. They do spirit damage as well. Alright, let's drop all of our food ingredients off. So we'll have... It's mostly plants. And then we got some schmeat. We need 20 eyes, which we don't have. Game Y. I guess we can just switch one of the portals for now. We'll just switch the other one back to Swamp. We'll mark the other one as M1 currently. A-bombs take spirit damage? I don't think so. When is vid coming? Oh, Tree Hugger, I have no idea. I would give you a date, but it would just be a lie, because I have no idea. Because my estimated dates are always so far off, because I just... Yeah. If I had to give a guess, to avoid the unfollow. No, if I had to give a guess, I think probably about a week for the first episode of the Satisfactory, which will be the entire... I think I'll just do it by phase. So obviously phase 4 and phase 5 will take a very long time to make because, you know, we're on 25x with Pink, Mr. Pink. So the 25x will make those take a long time. But it should be out. I think the first episode should be out in the next week. Save my high points for it. Oh yeah, much appreciated. I would look out for the Discord in it more than anything because I don't know that there's a couple options for YouTube to like try and help you get your videos to different audiences that aren't necessarily the people that are subscribed to you, because I don't know that everybody that watches Valheim likes Satisfactory. So if I end up using those settings, there's a chance you miss it on YouTube, but I will obviously have something in the Discord for it as well. And if you're in chat, I'll let you know that it's out too. Yeah, you'll see it. If you're on normal drop rate, you need 14 A-bombs to fully upgrade the set. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's a lot of abomination. I did hear you like to party, Tree Hugger. How could one forget? Alright, well, 14 abominations it is. Hold on. Hold on. I just remembered something. Nope. We gotta go back real fast. Swamp. Nope. Stop shooting at me. I'm busy. Did you guys quit? Valheim, but everybody only has ranged. That's what this feels like right now. We need, before we do anything, to make that frost meat and get it going. It's Great Ore 5. We need 5 thistle, which we can grab from there. Blood bag, 10 honey. We need honey. Let's go grab our honey. Hopefully we have enough. Not sure if you remember if I asked this earlier, but about half the swamp, half plains issue. Don't see any crypts to put the portal on. Will that be an issue? Shouldn't be. You could put a little, like, fence around it if you're really worried about it, but it shouldn't be too bad. Especially if you're not spending a ton of time around it. Does, like, Counter-Strike with Skellies? Yes, it does. Side strafing. We're gonna need more honey, man. Okay, well, I guess I can't make that right now, then. My bow's at 65, so if I can get a sneak shot when it counts, I can take a yawl with 5 to 6 poison arrows. Nice. That helps. Glad they don't get stars. Oh, tree hugger. They do. They do get stars. I'm happy for you that you haven't had to experience that, though. Happy you haven't had a bad day like that yet. I even think there can be 2-star ones. Hold on. I don't know if it's like the Morgans where there can only be... Oh, yeah. Yeah, they can have up to 2 stars. Trying to look at the 2-star spawner. I mean, I think it's still a 1 in 100, but at what damage it does as a 2-star. It doesn't show the stats for it. Hold on. Uninstalling. Goodbye, everyone. Yalls without stars are terrifying enough. Yes, they are. Yalls with stars are even more terrifying. I don't know if I've ever seen a 2-star one, but I feel like I have seen a 1-star one. They look mean, too, dude. They're so big. Okay, so... I guess we can't make that yet unless we have a ton of honey I don't know about. We don't. Oh, we have 9. Okay, we're close. Maybe kill an abomination and come back to that thought. I think once you can... Best to just use frost arrows until the game. Oh, yeah. Frost arrows are the best. There's no reason to use anything else once you get that. 1,300 hours, how have I never seen one? I don't usually go looking. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're very rare. I mean, you have to think 100 yalls. I mean, not even 100 yalls. A 1 in 100 chance, which could be, you know, 500 yalls before you see one. And I mean, I feel like if you got 1,300 hours, unless you're seeing a yawl on average every 2 hours, that would be of every biome you're in. They're pretty rare. Again, I think I've seen a 1-star in a vanilla playthrough. I've seen plenty of stupid ones in modded playthroughs, but that's different. But yeah. Terrifying. You'll have to repeat your no-map Frost Arrow fight with Yagloth? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. At least that one was very hard, though. So, this is not as bad. Speaking of Joffrey in the modded, how is he? I don't know. I haven't been back on the modded in a little bit. I think he's okay, though. Last time I checked, he was still there. Oh, this is what the Abomination was doing last time. It just does not want to come over here. Easy. Light work. A-bomb down. Good couple more to go. Beep. Take that. Where was the second one at? I hear it. It's 4 arrows to destroy one of these, 2 arrows for one of the other ones. Oh, that's weird, Kami. That's cool to know. Oh, it's one shot for those. Dang, dude. That's a different swamp crypt. That's ridiculous. There's more swamp crypts. Guess more possibilities for an abomination, but truthfully, this swamp may not have that many. We may have to keep coming over here to farm them and stick with another type of armor in the meantime for the mountains. Kind of locked on the idea of the root arbor now, though. It's not one I wanted. Okay. There's another one right there. That's crazy, dude. There's so many over here. There are so many. Use a good couple more arrows to shoot these out with. Already almost out of arrows again. We'll already have to go get more. Clear all these out. These will stop other stuff from spawning, so maybe we'll get some A-bomb spawns in the area. I know that doesn't necessarily affect it super heavily, but it might affect it a little bit. One of these should definitely pop that. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Let's just book it. We've broken some of the spawners. There are so many more swamp crypts. What is happening back here? Some more thistle too, which we needed. Bro, what is this swamp? This is ridiculous. No punching. We knew where one other one was, but I didn't actually hear it or see it. We went over that way, so I think I see... Nope, that's just a regular stump. Now we're out of poisons. $14. A little bit more over there. More turnip seeds, we'll take that. I mean, at least we got the root stuff unlocked. I was just really hoping to grab another bit of it. Again, though, I'm not going to wear the root set really at all until I have the full thing, so it still might be worth having a bit of heavy iron armor to run around in. Maybe not fully upgraded, though. Maybe we focus more on the bow and pickaxe to start. I really think there was another abomination right over here. Right on this far outside line of them. It'd be such a far run to get it back towards the other area, though. More turnips. Heck yeah. The sound of the rain always reminds me of home, so I always like the swamp biome. That's kind of cool. That's a good reason to like the swamp. Okay, another core spawner. Cool. Abomination over here, maybe. 12 arrows left, so what, we're gonna dump half of them here. Oh, shit. Fuck off, skeleton. Blob hit with no poison resist is terrifying. Okay, there's more stuff even further out that way. I don't see anything yet. Let's go back to the boat for right now because it's about to get dark and spooky and we're out of rested, but yeah. Remember entering the swamp for the first time, scary times, or swamp biome for the first time, scary times? Yeah. Swamp biome is terrifying. Back to base. Okay. Let's get some repairs going. So we've got extra cores, extra coal. Throw these in wood. Another kind of not. And then we should have the honey to go ahead and make our frost meat real fast. We can sit it back. We can sit in here for a moment and get our rested back, but. Getting pinged on Discord a whole bunch. That was for a mod pack thing. We should have done that before we slept. We got our rested buff back with the idea that we were going to make meads first, but that's fine. Because we're not going up to the mountain for a good second right now. One more honey. We need bees badly. That should be enough stuff. Honey. Honey thistle blood bag. We have no more eyes. I think we only need one though. I think we're fine. Yep, we're good. Actually, if we had the honey, we could do another one, but that's fine for now. Actually, Queen and Fader are also resistant to pierce damage. Yep. Yep. But Frost. Frost is the answer to all of them. And at least Fader fight, you can do some other stuff. You can do like lightning and stuff with your bow. My current world, I have a dozen beehives in the first meadows. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I have one. Now, to be fair, I haven't done that much diligent checking, but I have a feeling I'm about to. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go get wood, and we're going to check some meadows out, maybe. Because I need to get the iron smelting. We need to make some good stuff with it. We need to upgrade our gear of whatever we're going to do. And I think I may go for the iron set for right now, and then maybe work our way back to the root set in a bit. Because, you know, if there's no abominations over there, there's nothing to really hunt for. But Queen fight's going to be hard for sure. I don't know. If I have really high bow skill and frost arrows, the Queen takes decent damage from frost arrows. I normally use those ranged in the fight anyways. Plus, I can also use magic. You guys are also missing I can use magic. Also, you cannot fight through the wall at the entrance. I mean, I can. Kind of. I can at least sit back in the spot where she gets stuck. But, yeah. Can't fight behind the first wall, but I can still fight inside the entryway. But magic is also a ranged thing. We're gonna need duplicate bows? Oh, absolutely. Vader fight, we're gonna need like four lightning bows. We're gonna need a ridiculous amount of bow. Or leave mid-fight for repairs. That might not be bad either if we can get... It would be bad for the last one, but the other two, yeah, we can get rested and stuff while we do that. Yeah, magic for Queen, that might be the move. And honestly, even if I really wanted to push it, it would be a little stupid, but we might be able to. We could even look at doing magic for Yagluth. You know? We could maybe look at it. It would mean going to the Mistlands with no Wisp, which is painful, but it's possible. So, yeah, we could look at that too. Frost Staff against Yagluth might rip. Where's the tree going? Might as well just leave these stacks up here for right now. Actually, no. We can take these back and start them. Mist lands without wisp rely more on sound than sight. Yes, that, and you can tell based on the map where the mist is at and where it's not. So, and you can sail around and find stuff without actually being in the mistlands, but yeah. Come back to Yag when you have fire trolls. They will not attack a boss. No mobs will attack a boss, so I couldn't do that. But I could use any of the other staffs, so that is something to consider as well that we could do if we wanted to. All right, while this is smelting, let's go look for more bees to make happy. They will attack? I don't think they will. Oh, you did it before just for fun? Okay, maybe they will then. Maybe they're different. I would definitely have to test that one in single player, just to be sure. But also, Troll Staff is, I'm talking just Mistlands magic. Troll Staff means I'd have to go to the Ashlands without killing Yagluth, which I guess if I can get into the Mistlands it wouldn't matter, but... Yeah, normal mobs won't attack any boss, though. Let's go check. There could be a beehive down here. I need to look for just structures, pretty much. And where have we not been? We have not been up this way, really, at all. Thought only tamed mobs could attack bosses? Me too. What? Hey. Someone's saying they've done it. It's possible. It's possible that I'm wrong. I've learned over time that me being wrong is the most likely one. Also, blood magic killers will attack Queen. That's fair. That's true. I have actually seen that. Those are tamed though, technically. That's why it's different in my head. Because the blood magic ones are technically tamed. Like you can pet them and you know all that stuff. Yeah, but trolls are not. But if you're saying it's possible, I'll try it. Again, I might try it in single player for like an off-stream world first, but beehive. I mean, I guess the fire trolls, like anything else in the Ashlands, do damage to each other, so it may target them as well. Being as wrong as fun, it means you get to learn something new that you thought was different. Fair enough. Shit. Not good. Hold on. You guys would think the ranged guy would have better arrow collection, but I do not. Nice, more beehive. I just needed to come out and search a little better. Bog witch hunting and abomination hunting can double whenever that happens. That's true. That's very true. Oh, we're almost at M1. Man, we've just been running next to this whole time. Dang, dude, the deer are crazy. Grab those. More house. More bees. Come on, more bees. Yes, more bees. I hear them. Are they supported? Please don't say they're supported by the tree. They're not. Down. Sorry for the noise. Should have muted my mic for that. Drink is running out of drink. I don't see anything else in this. Where's he at? There he is. Damn. Yeah, I deserved to miss that. That was a bad shot. We're about arrested. We better head back soon. M1's not connected, so we got to go all the way back to the other one. This is why I don't like having portals not connected. People are always like, you just have to have 2 portals. No, I don't, because look, I ran from all the way over here to over here, and I could have just gone back through that, but now it's not connected, so now I have to come back through this one. You guys want. What we do need to find is some sort of Great Orc spawner to try and farm some Great Orcs from, because we need a ton of eyes. And honestly, that'll help us get bow skill up as well. Did I not hit? Nope, I just suck. Alright. Somebody take my bow out of my hands. We're done with it. We're bad with it. Holy crap. Oh my god, we might need that. Oh, it's kind of late in the game to have that, though. We'll mark it for now. We'll mark it right in front of us. I mean, I don't really want to tame it, but I also don't really want to kill it. Water was sadly not on this island. Not quite as big as I thought. Thanks for the help, though. Of course. Hey, at least that means no planes, right? Hopefully. Possibly. At least if it is, it's a much smaller planes. Ah, no room in inventory. Okay. We're gonna put these up when we get back, but I will. Part of me is thinking about making today a shorter day, because otherwise I'm gonna have to be pushing into the mountains, and I don't know if we have the time to. Unfortunately, the internet did screw our stream a little bit today, but the other thing that's gotta happen is we're going to have a new video out hopefully this weekend. It's supposed to have been a while ago at this point, so maybe I should finish that so we can have that this weekend. Kind of thinking that's what we're going to do. But before we go, I think we're going to pick somebody to raid to today because, like I said, I want to get better about doing that and sharing the love with the community. So we'll see if anybody that I know is raiding. Not like that I even know personally, just like somebody that I've watched ever at all before that I follow. We'll go raid them. On either and or both platforms, so we'll see how that goes. But alright, bang, boom, bada bang. Now we got beehives. Alright, I think that's a good stopping point, because we can go back to mountains next time. We'll smelt our metal next time. Otherwise, we're just going to be smelting metal for the rest of the day, and who wants to do that? We'll do that on an early morning while we start upstream. Probably on Monday. Oh, Jesus. Because I have been enticed to do so, I will let you guys know Hardest Settings is coming back this week, whether it's on stream or via video purpose, because, like I said, somebody has put up a reward for Hardest Settings. You guys miss it so much. So, someone's put out a bounty for our Hardest Settings episode. So, we will do that. Alright, let's go up to the top of our build. Let's admire our work from the day. And also, if we don't find anybody to raid to today that I follow or anything like that, I'll get a more, I'll talk to Emma and I'll get a better system for finding people and stuff like that. And get a couple people that she knows that stream as well. That way I can have a better group of people to raid. So let's check this out. Yeah, all the people I follow are either streaming other games or not live. That is a problem. Okay. We'll figure that out in the future then. We need to get better at it. Today is not the day we get better at it. Alright, I think that's going to be it for today then. Look at our beautiful base. We shall expand this base soon as well. But, it's been a good day. It's been a short day. Unfortunately, the internet problem earlier was just that. It was a problem. So, we'll get into the mountains next time. We got our iron back today. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We can see if our frost meat's done real fast, but I think that's about it. You guys have anything before we leave, let me know. Otherwise, we'll be back with the community server tomorrow, and next week we'll be back with this series. Looks like maybe Hardest Settings. Hopefully back on the modded, and we'll be seeing Emma next week again on Thursday, so it's going to be a busy week next week. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.